I was out there talking to folks. Everybody knows about the Kobe divorce. Even though the divorce went public Friday, Kobe and Vanessa went to their daughter's Christmas play the very same day. Look at this photo from TMZ. Vanessa, all smiles. She's happy. Kobe looks sad. He looks depressed. What do you make of it? Vikki Ziegler, family law attorney, is he sad because he's going to lose $75 million?
Highly likely. Apparently, the rumors are that he doesn't want to get divorced. And even though these alleged infidelities have occurred throughout the term of the marriage, no. He still wants his cake and eat it too. And life doesn't work that way. So probably very upset that he didn't enter into a prenuptial agreement, which I would never allow any of my clients at that stature, even playing in the NBA for a couple of years, to enter into a marriage without a solid, ironclad prenuptial agreement. With that said, he's probably very distressed over the fact that, number one, we're all talking about it like we are here tonight.
Right.
And number two, he could lose up to half of his fortune, which is big money.
And also, there's the meltdown factor. Remember Tiger Woods when he had his scandal, a wild sex scandal, and his game fell apart. It's just coming back together now. But it's been a long time that he had won. He was not scoring.
Right, and this could really affect his game.
On the course. He was not scoring on the course. All right, let's go to the phone lines. Nancy, Massachusetts, your question or thought?
Hi, Jane. How are you?
Hi, good.
Good. It's just amazing that I don't know why Vanessa thought that $4 million ring was a short commitment, that he would never do it again. These guys live to do this. You know, and what's he going to do now, buy her a $10 million ring? That doesn't mean anything. The commitment is from within your soul, not for what you can buy in a store. And once he did it once, you should have known he'd do it again.
But, Arnie Spanier, is this sort of the exception as opposed to the norm, or is this the norm as opposed to the exception? What I've heard is that professional athletes, they're out there on the road all the time. Women are throwing themselves at them. And I just wonder why they get married. Why do they need to get married? What's going to happen to his endorsement deals? Why didn't he just stay single?
You know, Jade, nothing will happen to the endorsement deals, but Tiger Woods' father had it right. He told Tiger, you know, Tiger, you don't have to get married. You don't have to do it. You know, you could play the field a little bit. As the Kobe, instead of buying Vanessa a $10 million ring, go ahead and buy your new girlfriend a $2 million ring, save yourself $8 million, and cut your losses. I mean, you're going to get a divorce anyway, so you might as well start saving your money now. It's going to be tough. So that's what I would do, Jade.
All right, Joan, Tennessee. Your question or thought, Joan?
I'm so pleased that she's divorcing him. He's finally getting what he deserves. I could not believe that he got away with being accused of rape and then nothing happening with it. I'm just so glad that karma is catching up with him.
Well, a lot of people thought what happened to that young woman who accused him wasn't very fair, and she ended up dropping the charges. So is this a karma kickback? We'll have to wait and see. More on the other side.